Ayman Khan here for Seconds Out with Andre August heading into his fight with Jake Paul. Andre, how you doing, sir?
I'm blessed. What about yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. All the better for speaking to you, Andre. Interesting situation. You getting the call to get the fight with Jake Paul. Can you take me back to that moment when you put the phone down and you realized you'd be taking on Jake very soon?
Yeah, man. Mike Leonardo hit me up, man, and we made the deal. He asked me that I wanted to did I want to fight Jake Paul, and I said, heck yeah, man, let's go and get it on. So we made it official from there.
Why do you think his team have landed on you as the opponent specifically?
Everybody asking the same questions. That's something you gotta ask Jake Paul and his team about that and see why they picked me. Because it's something I don't know.
Yeah, it's a very interesting situation, but you get the opportunity. No one will ever begrudge yourself as to why you're getting that opportunity. But what about yourself in terms of your eye on Jake Paul? He's someone who always gets the spotlight when whatever he does, including boxing. But have you followed his career? What do you think of Jake as a boxer?
Well, everyone asks me that as well. Like I don't really know because I never really just followed Jake Paul like that. I heard about him as far as when he started boxing, but I never actually um kept up with him as far as his boxing career. I never watched none of his videos or anything like that. I might have seen a clip or two when he knocked out Woodley and dropped Silver and stuff like that. But other than that, I never really watched his videos like that because I'm always focusing on myself and trying to build myself.
Just going back to why they picked you, am I right in saying that you're a state champion? Is that correct?
Yeah, Texas state champion. Yeah, it's a light heavyweight state championship.
So you're not just anyone putting on a pair of gloves here in this situation. When it comes to Jake, it seems like him and his team want to legitimize themselves further as boxers, and they've picked you as someone who looks like they've got amateur background, someone who could really cause them problems, someone who, from your perspective, is looking to get the win. So, do you feel like they've picked the wrong person here?
uh, I mean, I can't really say they picked the wrong person. It is what it is. I'm saying God bless me to be in this position. So, um, on my side, I feel like I'm blessed to be in this spot. You know what I'm saying? On their side, maybe they did pick the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? But it goes hand in hand, and I'm like, so I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no because it's a blessing for me to be in this position to be able to fight Jake Paul, and I take my hat out to him for even taking this fight. You know what I'm saying? With someone to have a decent amount of amateur experience and a decent amount of pro experience as well.
No, I understand that perspective completely, and I can see that you're grateful for that opportunity. With that said, then, what type of fight do you think this will be when you two share the ring? You're someone who's carries power. Jake is someone who, notably, we've seen highlight reels of him knocking out opponents, carries power too. Who do you think has the edge in that sort of form, and how do you think the fight actually plays out?
Man, y'all got to see December 15th. It's going to just be fireworks, man. It's going to be an exciting fight to watch. I can't really predict anything because I'm not God, you know what I'm saying? So I just know it's going to be an exciting fight to watch.
Have you got eyes on his brother as well too, in terms of sharing the ring with him? You get through Jake Paul, and then you can call out the other brother, right?
Hey, that'd be amazing. That'd be an amazing thing to do if Logan wanted to come in there. He already fought Mayweather, man, the greatest, the GOAT. So that'd be a blessing too, man. So hey, God will tell, man. That's what everything is going to be predicted on December 15th. So
In terms of you and your career, focusing on yourself, if he beats you, what does that mean for you and your career? I know you're a family man, you've got kids as well to look after, but if you lose to Jake Paul, the people in boxing will kind of be saying, well, you've not really got much of a future yourself.
man, you win some, you lose some, but you live again to fight another day. So like the Friday movie. But it is what it is, man. We just keep it pushing, and we don't look back and we don't look at the negativity of life. You know what I'm saying? We just keep moving forward and keep pressing. I'm saying everybody, even without boxing, you have L's that happen in life, which is losses, but it ain't nothing but learning experiences that goes on. So nobody's perfect, man. You just keep moving on, keep pressing on.
Now, you're naturally at light heavyweight, I believe, but you fought your last fight at cruiserweight, and this fight will be fought at cruiserweight. You feel fine at cruiserweight?
Yeah, this really just my walking around weight. It's my walking around weight. I'm tired of trying to drain weight and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much. So this is my walk around weight. I feel comfortable at this weight, and I'm able to execute like I want to at this weight.
Couple of interesting points that I want to get some information on from you. One, look, you beat Jake Paul. Is there a rematch clause? Do you have to beat him again? And two, is there a hydration clause? Do you have to stay at a certain weight heading into the fight?
Uh, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a rematch clause that's involved in the contract. So if he would like the rematch, we can get that on, and there's no weight clause in the contract. So everything is going to be 200 or less.
And just a couple of final things for myself. Very interesting situation. There's a rivalry that's brewing between, well, it's more than just brewing, it's established between Jake Paul and KSI. And at this moment in time where you've got your moment, the biggest moment to your career at this point against Jake Paul, his rival KSI is doing some charity match with Speed, which is taking away some of the spotlight from your moment. I wonder what you make of that, because that rivalry is bleeding into your time to shine, I guess.
I never heard anything about the KSI thing. Everybody always asks me about KSI, but I never really just heard of KSI like that. I heard of Jake Paul before and his brother Logan Paul because he fought Mayweather. But as far as KSI, I never really just, maybe because he's in a different country or something like that. But other than that, I never really just heard of him or heard of his fight, his upcoming fight that's coming up or anything like that. So I'm not really worried or concerned because I haven't. And I'm not really a big social media fan. I don't like to be on social media a lot. I'm like the old, no, I'm a last of a dying breed because I was born in 1988. You know, back in those days, when we was growing up, we didn't have all the social media and stuff. We was just running around playing outside all the time. So I'm kind of the same way. I don't really just be on social media that much.
Final question
I
on a couple.
just want to flag very quickly. We have time for maybe one or two more questions.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I was just a couple of the last question in. Andre, first of all, what is the dream for you outside of just this fight? And finally, what happens on the night when you fight Jake Paul?
As far as what happens on the night when I fight Jake Paul, I'm not really just too big on the prediction stuff. So all I can tell you, I just be here and be on the zone to watch the fight on December 15th and watch some fireworks. But as far as what I want to do after this fight, just keep pressing on, man. Keep, you know what I'm saying, keep heading up the ranks and making things happen for me and my people.
Andre, all the best. Thank you for speaking to SecondsOut. Looking forward to the fight.